Okay. All right, so I officially hit record, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about Arbonne for those of you that don't know what Arbonne is or what we stand by. And we're going to go through a couple of the products that we have and the product lines, and then have some testimonies from a couple of people who jumped on tonight too. So my name is Brianne. I'm an area manager for Arbonne, and if you don't know what that is, it is at the second out of 4 levels. We keep it short and simple. We don't need all these different heights and levels with all these confusing names. So area manager is at the second out of the 4 levels. And at the 3rd level is when you get your white Mercedes, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So I was introduced because I didn't get the memo that you're supposed to get your children into child care before they're even born. So I really was desperate for somebody to watch my child, or I had to stay home with her. And this was almost 4 years ago. And so I ended up staying home with her and needed to make an income of some sort. So I tested the waters with Arbonne, and now 4 weeks, almost 4 years later, it has blown my expectations. So many of us who are on this call are really passionate about sharing the company with other people. And so that's what I'm here to do tonight. So I'm just going to share my screen and bring up a little slideshow that we made. Perfect. Share. Slideshow. There we go. Slideshow from start. Awesome. So as all of you should know, our company is called Arbonne. We've been around. This is celebrating our 40th year. So when companies are sprouting up, I would say over the last 5 to 10 years, how do I change this, you guys? I don't know how to change it. It's okay. We'll make it work. So companies over the last 5 or 10 years have been sprouting up, becoming homeopathic, vegan, natural, no perfumes, all that jazz, where Arbonne has been here for 40 years. So one of my favorite things that I like to say is Arbonne doesn't keep up with the market, we are the market. Our founders knew this 40 years ago, that they predicted the future, that everyone would be looking for pure, safe, and beneficial products for them and their family. Okay, so I just said pure, safe, and beneficial. That is our little motto and the vision we like to paint. We have the purest of ingredients. They have to be safe for our bodies, and they have to show benefit or they will not be put on the market. A lot of companies these days say they're vegan. A lot of companies say they're this and say they're that. What it comes down to, and you can do the research yourself, is finding out if they are certified or not. These are all the ways Arbonne is certified. I don't need to rattle them off like a school presentation, but just to give you a little visual. The biggest thing is to be vegan certified. We don't have animal byproducts in it. And one of the main toxins, which will be on this next page, that we don't formulate with is a mineral oil. Mineral oil just acts as a saran wrap for your skin and doesn't allow a cellular turnover. We have no alcohol or acetones because they're super drying to our skin. No dyes, no chemical fragrances. Our products smell amazing. And the reason why they smell so good is thanks to essential oils. So I always like to just touch on that. And if somebody thinks they have sensitive skin, honestly, what you're probably most sensitive to is the perfume that's in them. So I like to just touch on that stuff, and we can go on, but I don't want to keep everyone here all night. We have one of our biggest things that we share with people is our skincare and nutrition, with a dash of health and wellness and body care and all that jazz. But we have 6 different kinds of skincare lines for men and women as well. And I'll cover some of the things in this next section. So we have product lines for if anyone has redness, if anyone has sunspots, or if you know anyone with any of these issues too. Rosacea, this is a 7-year-old, so it just shows that our products can be used on any age group, and we also have an entire baby line too. My regional vice president with Arbonne suffered from rosacea, and she was on topical creams and oral antibiotics, and it's been 10 years since she's had to take either for her rosacea. We have products for acne, especially cystic acne, which is a big thing that I like to promote, is helping people boost their self-confidence by making themselves feel comfortable in the skin that they're in. So if we have samples and products that anyone can always try, this is the boat that you're in too. And this is just after 30 days with cystic acne. This woman who we have a testimonial page, she shared her picture, and she did our acne line in the evening, and then our calm line, which is for extremely sensitive skin, in the mornings. And this is her big before and after. Our anti-aging line is the #1 sold skincare line. I'm pretty sure a lot of people on this call use this line because it's not just for, you know, older ages, it's for all ages. That rosacea picture with the 7-year-old was one. I also used the RE9 line. And these are, the picture on the left is one of my clients, and so it's really nice to personally know somebody that benefits from the products. Oh boy. And this is just a close-up of after just 1 week with our skincare line. So our cosmetics, I didn't do many slides on for tonight because after all, we are going to talk a lot about the nutrition because it's our biggest movement right now. Our company has, what was it? Hold on. Multiplied by 23 in the last 6 months. And we're already a multi-billion-dollar company. So if you can do the math on that, and a lot of it had to do with the nutrition. So our cosmetics, we have airless pumps in our products. So this is just a good picture to show you. Our liquid foundation will last you 6 to 8 months, extremely light, have like huge coverage, and I have a picture to show it. And you can use it to the last drop. You won't be sticking your Q-tip in there to get the extras out. And then on the orange, it shows our foundation and primer versus just foundation. And our primer is our #1 sold product because it goes on your skin without clogging it. And so it's going to fill in your pores and leave a soft, smooth texture. And then you put your foundation on over the top, and it just is the icing on the cake. This is, when we were talking about mineral oil in the first couple slides, this just shows mineral oil. There's products on a paper bag, and then the ring around each product is the mineral oil that's left over over a duration of time. So that's after 1 hour. Some people think they have oily skin when in reality it's just the products that you're using. So really do your research and try to find a mineral oil-free company. You're looking at us, but I'm sure you can find a couple out there too. So this is the mineral oil. This is one of my clients on the left with her birthmark, just showing the coverage with the foundation, especially with the redness, and then myself with our mascara. Our mascara is clinically proven to have your lashes grow, lengthen and grow 30% in 30 days, or you get your money back. And we also just launched a new volumizing mascara, which is more of like it thickens up your eyes. So I always just like to talk about that. Anyone have any questions at all? Good to go? Okay. I just added this self-tanner slide a couple Zoom calls ago because these are my results with our self-tanner. I am now expecting, so I can't do anything else besides self-tanner, which I love, because as soon as you find a self-tanner that works for you, that doesn't have the orange, doesn't have the streaks, and doesn't have that self-tanner smell, you're going to promote it like crazy. So the picture on the right with the one tan leg and the one white is 2 applications with our self-tanner, and just showing you a side-by-side with my feet next to each other. And then the picture on the left side, which I hope it's the left for you guys, is I applied it on just my legs and not my arms yet, because for me, my legs were the hardest thing to get color with self-tanner or any other methods that we use, spray tans or anything. And this does work on any parts of your body. So this is the biggest part that I wanted to get to talk to you guys all about, is our nutrition. And I honestly represented this company for 2 years before trying it, because I had tried every diet under the sun. I have tried eating this way, doing this, doing that, trying to follow the trends on social media and what everyone else was doing. But it got to a point where I was like, listen, if I'm going to represent a company that sells nutrition, I need to at least try it. So you're going to see my before and afters when I tried it, and a couple other people who are on this call, and they're going to give their little testimonies about it. So this is just a list of some signs that your body does need to detox. And let me tell you, I had every single one of the signs, and it still took me 2 years to take it into place. But some of the biggest things that I noticed, like other than weight loss, that was like an added bonus. So super reduced anxiety. I would just lay in bed and across my upper back, it would just make me tense because the way I ate, and I didn't sleep very well, which obviously called for a long day the next day. I had severe acid reflux and bloating and inflammation. So those were some of the big things that I saw improvements in personally. These are some of our main products with our nutrition line. We have probably 40 products, but when you get our nutrition package, these are some of the things, and there's 2 other things which I'll talk about that you will get, the must-haves. We have plant-powered protein, and when I say plant-powered, I mean it's vegan certified. So we cannot have whey in our protein. We cannot have soy in our protein. Whey and soy are actually extremely hard for your body to digest, and it can only digest 70% of whey and soy. The rest of that, the other 30% that you're eating, is just stored in your body. So I have tried several protein powders where you get the chalkiness, where you get the cramping after, and I thought it was normal, thought it was just part of the process. This is extremely light and easy on your gut. And it also has a ton of vitamins and minerals, like 26 to 29 vitamins and minerals in our protein. We have the Energy Fizz Sticks. This is that red box. We have always have citrus and pomegranate, and they launch fun flavors. Like last week, they launched a blood orange fizz stick that sold out in 24 hours. And the fizz sticks are packed with vitamin B6 and B12. They are clinically proven to boost your metabolism and enhance your cognitive ability. So if you need to get stuff done, you can drink a fizz. You're going to get a nice pick-me-up for your afternoon slump without the crash. So those are our fizz sticks. Swear by them. I think almost everyone on here has tried them, and if you haven't, we'd be glad to get you one in the mail. So you can just reach out to the person that added you, and we can get you some samples. The Digestion Plus, I never understood the importance of a probiotic and a prebiotic until you take a Digestion Plus. And we have a powdered form of pro and prebiotic. And what happens with the pro and prebiotic is it keeps the good bacteria and flushes out the bad in your body. And you need good bacteria in your body, especially to have your body in an alkaline environment, which means that your body's in tip-top shape and can fight off colds and flus and all that jazz. So especially in this winter month, it's a perfect time to do the 30 days. We have a detox tea. And what we do is we mix the detox tea with the fizz stick because we call it a tizzy.
The digestion.
What?
Can I say something about the digestion?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Jess talking for anyone that doesn't know. My video's off because I'm cooking right now. But with the digestion, I have not gotten sick this whole entire school year yet. I know it's only, November out of starting at the end of August, but I really truly believe taking these few nutrition supplements that we have on this page right now have truly helped in that digestion. Having that alkaline state like you were talking about really does help fight off sicknesses, and I am not even lying, like I've not been sick. I haven't even caught the tiny colds people are starting to get and things like that.
Especially because you're around a bunch of 2-year-olds who don't know how to wash their own hands, really.
Exactly. Classroom of 8 children, 2 and under, who I'm constantly wiping noses, covering mouths, and I have yet to get sick.
Right. That's a good point to make, too. Thanks, Jess. The detox tea is the number one thing to support your liver and kidney. When your body consumes something, it is transferred through, filtered through, whatever kind of word sits better with you, your liver and kidney. So your liver and kidney need the support with that. So that is our liver and kidney support in that detox tea. It's just a simple or herbal tea. And then we have the daily fiber. before I did my research, I just thought fiber made you go to the bathroom, and that's what it did. But what happens is the fiber is going to soak up the toxins in your body and get rid of them in a healthy state, not a liquid, a solid state. So you're not going to be running to the bathroom all the time with that. This is I guess, my personal results with our 30 Days to Healthy Living. I had a little too much treats over the last holiday season, and from September to December, I gained 18 pounds. And so I finally got to the point where I was like, I either need to start buying new bras and pants and shirts, or I can just invest in the, what? Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. You going with your dad? Okay. Sorry. Family life. Or I can invest in the 30 days, and we also do have a 45-day money back guarantee on it. So if you are in the slightest bit hesitant, give it a try. And we're so confident that this will work for you that they give you a 45 days to try it, and you can get all your money back. So this is the biggest thing I noticed right away was the bloating. Weight loss was an added bonus. I did lose 18 pounds, felt great, slept great, and all that jazz. So this is just one of my before and afters, and here's one of my face. So you can see these are a couple side by sides. Whenever somebody gains weight or like starts to bloat or inflammation, the first place anyone notices is in people's face, because that's what you see most often. Otherwise, you can just cover it up with some baggy clothes for a certain extent. So this is, I just put, it alternates pictures from befores and afters. Then we are getting on to Becca's newest results. Becca's on the left-hand side. She has the floral shirt on and then her work shirt. And she's just going to give her testimony with the 30 days. She is currently doing it right now. And she is on day 22, I think, out of 30 with our detox program. So Becca, if you want to jump on and say your testimony.
I'm on day 22. No gluten, dairy, or sugar. I would have to say the first week was probably the worst. It's a lot of, because your body is trying to get rid of all the stuff that you're so used to eating, and of course you have like cravings galore because you're so used to eating like tons of sugar. And for me it was like carbs and starch and all that kind of stuff every day. So now that I haven't been doing that for 22 days, I can already see like a huge difference. Like my pictures, you can see too. Um, Even in my face too. Yeah, like Brian was saying. But what do you want to? What do you want to?
Like, what are some things that you notice? So, is there anything different in your sleep? Anything different in your cravings? Were you expecting to eat like a rabbit the 30 days, and where are you at now? Oh, you can speak, Beck, you got to speak up a little bit.
Oh, maybe I can hold it closer. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I would have to say, yeah, I was thinking like, okay, it's gonna be like salads and you know, just cold stuff. But no, there's a lot of ways around eating with the 30 days. Like you can make fajitas with peppers and or chicken or like there's I love the group we have. We have a huge group on Facebook whenever we do the 30 days of like recipes and like it's kind of like accountability for the month. Um but I saw a huge difference even with like my mindset, like my anxiety and depression about my weight in the past like 6 months, I would say, to a year. I was not good and didn't know what to do. And so I actually went to my doctor and he's like, you should do a 30-day detox to try to figure out like what your body can and cannot handle and like what it's reacted to because he's like you have inflammation in your body and you need to get it out. And so I actually showed him the Arbonne 30 days plan and like our mission for our nutrition line, and he actually said I can do it. And so now I'm on day 22 and I feel amazing. I sleep way better. And people are like, the main thing people say is, well, what happens after the 30 days? And for me, it was a huge wake up call to what I was eating before. And now after 30 days, like, of course, like I'm still gonna eat very healthy because realizing what I was eating every day was not okay. And um I guess I would have to say it's just I'm not even craving like a bowl of ice cream or like there's ways around your cravings to having a little bit to the large amount that I was having before, if that makes
That's
sense.
good. Perfect. Well, thanks, Beck. And I'm sure she'll be, if you guys want to get into our group, we have a huge group for those of you that are new or showing interest that we kind of stay connected and everything like that. So I'm sure she'll be posting her a 1 to 30 day result too. This is our friend, one of my good friends, Brittany Wolcott. She did the cleanse too. She works out a lot. So doing a little bit of a cleanse really helped her body with the bloating and inflammation. So next we have Amber, who's on the call, rocking her little new nugget. This is our mom life. And mine just woke up from her nap. But this is Amber. She had a baby. Was it 3 months ago now?
Yep, almost 3 months.
Yes. And I said to her, "Did you take before and afters?" And she's like, "Honestly, by the time I was a week in, all my bloating and stuff was gone. So it's really hard to, I missed the boat on taking a before and after, but she did get one with some bloating." So I'll let Amber give her little testimony with this one.
Hey guys, so I'm Amber. And we started a month and a week ago. So I've been off the 30 days for a week now. But when I started, I will agree with Becca that it was it was difficult for me because you're basically detoxing your body, but you're also training yourself not to eat the way you used to eat. And so it really took 3 days for me to kind of pout it away. I was kind of cranky. It's not all bad, but I really did eat really bad, and especially just getting off of being pregnant and being able to eat whatever I wanted. It was difficult, but I did have an accountability partner. Like I have all my sisters, but I actually had one physical one, Kyle, and he did the whole 30 days with me. And I'll have him post a little video to post on the group of his thoughts because he has nothing to do with Arbonne. He just did it with me, and he has a lot of good feedback as well. We played a little more with it as far as eating wise. We like to try the dairy-free options and kind of play with that and spice up our life a little more. I found out that hot sauce is my best friend. I love it, and I put it on literally everything. But I mean, like, the way that I felt and slept was like an amazing feeling. And especially even after the first week, I felt a tremendous difference. And it was really light, like a light feeling, like I ate, I was full, but I didn't feel bloated. I didn't feel sick. I could still go on with like my day. I wasn't tired after I ate. And there were some days where I didn't do shakes twice a day. I did have a shake mostly every morning, and there are ways to get around your shakes too. Like you can play with it, and I made chocolate chip cookie dough with my protein. And you guys, if you have that sweet tooth and it's Arbonne approved, it's amazing. I had protein cookie dough honestly like 5 days a week. It was really, really good. And I didn't work out. I could probably tell you I went on 3 walks the whole time. I can tell you that next time I will be a lot more active because I'm going to progress that much more. I lost 12 pounds, and the bloating, especially like in my face and hands and everything, completely went away. And I just looked in the mirror and I felt good, I felt really good about myself. And now coming off of the 30 days, it's it's a nice, like Becca said, you realize the stuff that you were eating, and really the stuff that you don't have to eat anymore. We don't buy milk anymore. We do almond milk because we don't really drink milk that much, and we realized how it made us feel to have a lot of dairy in our lives. Don't get me wrong, we haven't cut out dairy completely, but we do pick and choose on not putting cheese on everything, and we use ghee. So basically ghee is butter, but it's just removing, it's just like separating the dairy part of butter. And I think it's a lot richer and it makes foods tastier, to be honest. There's a lot of tricks of the trade, and joining the Facebook group for everyone to kind of come together and share each individual recipes, because everybody's different. Some people like quick and easy. Some people like routine. So like if people just have chicken and broccoli for 30 days or whatever, you can do that. If you like to spice up your life, there's people that post amazing recipes to try. I mean, we made curry, we made tacos, all different kinds of tacos. We made fettuccine, and it was all Arbonne approved. So it was just a lot of fun to kind of do that together. And I guess my recommendation, especially if you have a spouse, is to just be like, hey, I am going to be trying this, and would you be willing to try it with me? If not, that's totally fine, because you can always add in the dairy and stuff, and sometimes they don't even know when you cook it, because it really does taste so good. They don't realize that they don't need that, because I know Kyle got a lot of crap for doing dairy, gluten, and sugar free for a month. People waving cheese in his face and stuff like that. But he stuck with it with me, and it was a really good thing. And now we just maintain the 80-10-10 rule. And so basically what that is eating healthy 80% of the time. 10% of the time is kind of adding here and there, not the best things for you. And then 10% of the time is eating like trash, like a whole pizza. Well, not a whole pizza, but just eating pizza. And when you get off the 30 days, don't indulge like on your favorite meal, because you will not feel good afterwards. Noted. Like, that's what happened to us. We did not feel good. So kind of ease that back into your daily thing, but you really don't have to. And you don't want to. Like, your body kind of rejects it in its own self. So yeah, we do. It's been a great experience, and I can't wait to start it again. And I'm going to add the exercise in between, because when exercise releases endorphins, and it just gets your day pumping and going, and it's important to stay energized, and it helps with that and everything. So, and it did help with my skin. And a little side note, I have like really dark underarms, and so I don't know what part of, if it was dairy or anything, but it cleared up my underarms as far as like darkness, and then skin acne. So yeah,
That's really good. Thanks for sharing, Age. It's crazy about the underarm thing, because you've had that for almost our whole friendship, which has been a decade and a half. So yeah, finding something that helps you build your self-confidence with that is huge, I think. Perfect. Well, thank you so much. And we'll just kind of get things going. We do have a nutrition group that starts on the 2nd. It's way better if you do it with a group, because you have accountability, you have recipes. Grab your best friend and do it. You can even split it with your best friend if you want to dabble within it for 2 weeks, or your spouse or your sister. Sister slim downs are a blast, because there's always something about sisters and making sure that one keeps going. Like, you don't want to be the one that stops. So those are just some ideas that I have to offer for that. And we always have groups that are continuously going, that's for sure. How can you get these products? We do are able to offer discounts with Arbonne. Hosting, you can get 40% off products, and the value packs, like a nutrition value pack, is always 40% off, sometimes 50% off. And if anyone is interested in trying individual products over the next 24 hours, there's 35% off. If you're watching the replay, you have 24 hours from when you watched this video, and anything after that time period will be 20% off. And you can talk to the consultant that invited you onto this, because maybe they'll be willing to work out a little extra something for you. Our host rewards, this is just a way to do it virtually. If you have friends and family that aren't close, you can get them all on here. We have people in California on here, all over the place, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Ohio. So this is one of the best parts about technology, is being able to talk to people and share stuff with people, even if they're thousands of miles away. So we have good rewards. Just to give you a little taste, on the second set of rewards, that's from just one nutrition value pack. You yourself would get 2 50% off products and $100 in product for $20. So I always just like to share that information with you guys. We have Black Friday deals right now. If you aren't in our Arbonne group, please jump in it. The Blood Orange Fizz Sticks did sell out, but we still have some of the cinnamon protein left. The jumbo hair duos I'm obsessed with, because I already used our hair products, but having the big bottles is awesome, and it's something about having products in a pump that make it way better. I don't know what it is. And then we have a fizz stick tin. If you are interested in trying the fizz sticks, there's 4 varieties. There's pomegranate, citrus, and 2 limited time flavors that you can't get anymore until now, is the green apple fizz sticks and strawberry. And we have this amazing makeup kit. There's lip duos, chapsticks for the winter months, eyeshadow palettes that will last you over a year, setting spray, liquid eyeliner, primer, the #1 sold product, mascara, makeup wipes, you name it. So there's a whole caboodle with that stuff, so I just like to share it. We only have a couple slides left, so bear with. This is our team at our summer retreat. We have definitely doubled, if not tripled, since then. A lot has changed, and it's been amazing, but this is our same crew here. And the reason why I'm showing you this picture is because if you have ever considered doing something like this, surround yourself with like-minded people, and your life will be changed, your emotional state, your mood. It's just nice to be around a positive, sorry. I'll help you in a second, honey. But it's just nice to be able to spend time with people that all care about the same thing and have a positive outlook on life. So this is our compensation plan, because when I was first introduced, I didn't understand the amount of money you can actually make with this company. I originally started on a whim, on a flake, hoping that I could at least make a car payment and make like $300 a month. And I crushed that, starting off the bat, and anyone can do that too. We can help you. Okay, I'm talking right now. Okay. And so this is just showing the four simple levels that we have, the amount of money you can make and the amount of time it takes. So you can peek at this, we can send it to you, we can post it to you, whatever we have. But at the third level, where you're making $5,000 to $8,000 a month, is when you earn our company Mercedes, and Arbonne just gives you a check to make your car payment and insurance payment a month with $800. So you can have fun with picking out a new or used Mercedes of your choice. And I just like to talk about that, because before I used to not talk about it enough. And if anyone wants some money, extra cash for even the holiday season, whoever invited you on this call or whoever gave you the replay can help you get some cash for the holiday season too. Okay, so this is our crew goes on trips every year. This is part of us hanging out at the pool, going into conference. So fun, especially just something about dressing up the same that makes it fun too. And our limo ride, and then getting ready for awards night. So I'm a visual person big time, so I just like to show you guys some of the fun we have, and that you guys can all be a part of this opportunity too. So I will get out of this, stop sharing. I'm going to leave it open. If anyone has questions at all, please feel free to ask. I just realized how dark my screen has been this whole time. Maybe it's just my computer screen. But I really appreciate you taking the time to get on, because I know it's not easy, and I know it did take about 45 minutes of your time, but it's simple, and we were able to share some testimonies with you and introduce you to Arbonne.
Hey, Brie, can I add something?
Yeah.
Just kind of back to the nutrition, something that just popped into my head, and just kind of talking with people about doing the 30 days. A lot of people's worry is kind of eliminating like the dairy part and the gluten part, and they're like, I can't do that from my daily life. And the thing is if you want it bad enough, you will do it. And you're never going to know the true benefits if you don't completely do it. I mean, like we said, there are so many ways to eat healthy with eliminating gluten and dairy and sugar that the results are truly amazing. But if you don't fully do it for 30 days, because after that you can add it little here, little there, but just totally give it a complete shot for 30 days, because it is only 30 days.
That's a good point. And you can do anything for 30 days, I promise, especially if you have your mind in the right set. And we have a lot of people that can help, hold you accountable and everything like that, especially people who have been down this road once or twice. And I am an expecting mother. I should have said this. I am due in 80 days, and my doctor 100% supports our 30 days. My dietitian supports our 30 days. They say everyone should have this in their hands. So I still use the products daily. I will be doing the full blown cleanse starting in January, because I'll be having my baby in February, and it's just really good. It also helps prepare yourself for labor and delivery. So just getting ready for all that good stuff. So thank you all for jumping on, and we will stay in touch with you, and I will post the recording or send it to the people that are on this call, and then you guys can now get it into everyone's hands. Sound good?
Great.
Right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.